the biggest buy-in tournament PokerStars has ever spread. Just listen to those words and let it soak in for a second or two. This is effing PokerStars we're talking about, and this is the biggest buy-in tournament they've ever spread. $51,000, 46 entries. Hello and welcome to the World Championship of Online Poker, Event 47, the 8-Max Super High Roller. I'm David Tuckman. We haven't even made the money yet. The final 6 players will make the money. We are down to our final 8. As you'd expect, huge names. Blinds are 1,000, 2,000. I can't tell you how excited I am and I was when I heard that I was doing the commentary for this particular tournament. Action folds around the small blind. That's D. Peters 17, David Peters out of Canada. 50 online cashes of 10,000 or more. His best online result, 158,000. Nearly 4 million lifetime. Absolutely scorching as of late. He is everywhere. And he's going to give Cuff Me a walk. Cuff Me, by the way, a mysterious British high-stakes cash game player, sometimes referred to as a nosebleed crusher. Cuff Me, our short stack at hand number 1, Tîmex, our chip leader, Tîmex, of course, Mike McDonald. Third on the all-time money list in Canada with $11 million, behind only Daniel Negreanu and Jonathan Duhamel. He's going to raise on the button. Nopaliva, the Russian, all in with queens. Nopaliva, probably one of the smaller names at this table. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. He qualified via a $25K FPP satellite. He normally grinds $20 to $100 tournaments, and now he finds himself playing in a $51,000 tournament where first place is $851,000. Nopaliva's best lifetime win, only $1,800, and that was back in 2012. Cuff Me, raising with 2 black 9s. Tîmex has got King Queen. Ben 86 has got the Jacks. By the way, the bubble is $126,500. It's very rare that we get to cover a final table, not only awarding a champion and a WCOOP title, but we also get to see the money bubble. And in this particular spot, it's a huge money bubble. So Cuff Me opens for 4,600. Tîmex decides not to get involved with King Queen. Great laydown from him. Ben 86 with the 3-bet. That is Ben Tollerine. More on him later. Back over to Cuff Me. The mysterious British high-stakes cash game player is all in. And he's going to be at risk. Ben 86 is not folding. Pot is 75,000. And it's Jacks versus 9s. Absolutely nothing there for Cuff Me. Looking for a 9 and only a 9, or his tournament is over. And Cuff Me is gone in 8th place. 2 away from the money. Ben 86 up to 234,000. Now our chip leader. As you can see, 8th place gets nothing. 7th place, Butkus. 6th place, 126,000. It's a pretty big pay bubble. Think about the last tournament you played and what the money bubble was. Take a look at the all-time biggest payouts. Potter Poker with $2.2 million at the top of that leaderboard. Blinds now 1,250, 2,500. Tîmex opening the 5,500 with King Jack. Ben 86 continues to pace the field. Thank you for joining us for Event 47 here of the WCOOP. The main event right around the corner. Highlights here at PokerStars.tv. Ben 86 raising on the button with the 3-bet. Ben Tollerane, another Canadian. He won the 2013 Scoop Event 40 21K heads-up high roller for $200K. He has countless WCOOP and Scoop cashes. And he's putting pressure on Tîmex here. Tîmex is going to give it up. And Ben 86 adds to his chip lead, now up to 289,000 chips. Hand 44. Blinds now 1,500, 3,000. Ben, by the way, plays $500 1,000 PLO heads up with Isildur. He is quoted as saying, "I'm the only guy who will play him at that level. We're swinging $1 million every session. Quote unquote, I believe that I have an edge." Fish 2013 all in. Back over to Ben 86. He's not folding ace king. And sure enough, it's Fish 2013 who is at risk. Pot is 108,000. That is Nikita Boryavsky out of Belarus. He came in second in the Sunday Million for 164,000. His 10s are still good. And they continue to still be good as he jumps up to 108,000 chips. One player very unhappy with that result, Nopaliva, who continues to be our short stack. But Nopaliva's got kings. So going back to Ben 86, Tollerane, what a sicko this guy is. He was multi-tabling throughout this final table. So apparently a $51,000 tournament does not buy exclusivity. Blinds at 1,500, 3,000. Peters opens with ace-queen, Nopaliva all in with 2 red kings. Peters makes the call. Pot is 85,000. And there's a king. It's a good start for Nopaliva. And he is going to double up. Peters will be down to 97,000 as we continue on 7-handed. Once again, the next player who gets eliminated earns nothing. If you survive that money bubble, you take home 126,000. Well, you're guaranteed 126 with upside. Cejakas, that is José Ángel Latorre, currently a resident in the UK. He opens with Queen 10 offsuit. He qualified via a $4,300 hyper satellite. Apparently, he's a high-stakes sit-and-go specialist. Fish 2013 makes the call. He is one of the best 6-max grinders out there, says the internet. Plays the 5K turbos regularly. More on Cejakas as he flops a pair of 10s. There are 3 diamonds out there. Fish 2013 has the 6 diamonds in his hand. So Cejakas won the 2012 T-Coop event number 11 heads-up NL Holdem. He's had some good runs in the Sunday Million. The best being 4th place for 86,000. He's going to check his pair of 10s. Action on Fish. Fish 2013, once again from Belarus, is going to check back the 6s. Latorre, now open-ended with a pair of 10s. But he does not have a diamond. He's going to check one more time. He'd love to get the showdown with this hand. And the problem with Fish's hand, while he might think he has some showdown value, I think when your opponent raises pre-flop and checks that flop, more often than not, your opponent's got your sixes beat. And Fish is going to bet, so after checking back the flop, Fish bets the turn. This is not going to get through. And I'm proven wrong. In fact, it does get through. So after checking back the flop, Fish 2013 bets the sixes on the turn and gets Cejakas to fold. Fish now up to 108,000. We do these shows live. I'm not going to go back and edit that. I've been wrong before. Many, many times. And I'm sure I'll be wrong again in the future. Ben 86, up over 300,000 chips. Raises with ace-king. Blinds now 2,000, 4,000. This is hand 80. Crown-up guy is going to defend. I haven't even talked about him yet. Fader Holes, the current WCOOP main event reigning champion. He won $1.3 million last year. He flopped a straight draw, plus backdoor clubs. Ben 86 with the flush draw. Ace-king still the best hand. Fader Holes had a fantastic World Series as well. I had the privilege of commentating on him this summer, and I have been nothing but impressed every single time I've seen him play. He turns a flush draw to go along with the straight draw. He's first to act. So I mentioned the WCOOP title. I mentioned the World Series. He also has a scoop title. Won the No Limit Draw event earlier this year. Just a phenomenal talent that is sure to be around for many, many years. Bets 24,500, so he bets more than the pot. Really trying to put some pressure on Ben 86. Can't imagine Ben 86 going anywhere. The real interesting thing will be on the river if a brick hits. That's not a brick. Queen of diamonds on the river, Ben 86. River's the flush. Crown up guy bets 40,000. Ben 86 makes the call. And everything going Ben Tolleran's way, who's now up to 406,000 chips. I really wanted to see what would happen if the deuce of hearts had hit the river. Fish all in. That's a big shove. Wow. Blinds are 2,500, 5,000, so the shove is for over 25 big blinds. That said, the players behind him all have less chips, and you assume that's the reason for the shove with ace-queen. Unfortunately for Fish, D. Peters wakes up with a big hand. He's got ace-king behind, and he's got him dominated. It is D. Peters, though, David Peters, who is at risk with the ace-king. He's a big favorite to win this hand, though, and double up. Pot is 234,000. There's the king, but there's all clubs out there. Fish 2013 has got a gut shot plus a club draw. Trips on the turn for D. Peters. The river. Oh, it's the six of clubs. And we have hit the money. Fish 2013 up to 250,000. And D. Peters 17 gone in 7th place. He earns nothing. Next time you get a bad beat, was it that bad a beat? Ask yourself that. Because that one just cost D. Peters $126,000. Got another all-in here. Fish 2013 with a 7 crown-up guy. All in with 5s. Pot is 204,000. You can see the 5's about a 70% favorite at this point. Continues to be a big favorite. Only an ace or 7 will eliminate crown up guy, and there's the 7 of diamonds on the river. Fish 2013, liking those rivers. as he eliminates another player. Fedor Holes, gone in 6th place. He pockets $126,000, and we are down to 5. Going back to that bubble bursting, such a tough beat for David Peters. We've all lost ace-king to ace-queen. It happens to everyone. But it doesn't usually cost us $126,000. Tîmex raising. Cejakas just calls with ace-jack. Pot is $27,000. Top pair here, and this is going to be trouble for Tîmex. Out of Waterloo, Ontario. I just don't think he's deep enough to get away from this hand. This is hand 103. Tîmex bets $10,000. Once again, that's Mike McDonald. 3rd in Canada's all-time money list with $11 million. He is the youngest person to win an event on the EPT. 2nd place at the 2014 PokerStars Caribbean Adventure main event, earning just over $1 million. Man, just about 50 online wins for $2.5 million. The turn is not going to save him at all. Pot is 47,000 chips. Mike McDonald, Tîmex, whatever you want to call him, in a very short amount of time, has built up a huge name in the poker world. Has a lot of respect in the poker community. But unless he gets lucky here, you imagine he'll be gone in 5th place somehow, some way. Cejakas just calls once again. Pot is 87,000. River's the king of clubs. Cejakas checks one more time. Action on Tîmex. He moves all in. Cejakas plays it perfectly. Lets Tîmex value own himself. Well played there by Cejakas. He is now our chip leader. Mike McDonald gone in 5th place. The Canadian takes home $172,000 for his 5th place efforts, and we are down to 4. Nopaliva. Remember, this guy got into this tournament via a 25K FPP satellite. His best lifetime win before this, $1,800. He's all in. He's picked up a flush draw. But that's a red card, and that's not going to help him. Queen of Diamonds on the river, and Nopaliva, the Russian, gone in 4th place. He just earned himself $230,000. Again, his best lifetime cash before today, $1,800. And he won $230,000. 3 players remain out of our starting field of 46. Jump ahead a few hands. You can see that Ben 86 and Cejakas14 are neck and neck. Fish 2013 not far behind. It was right around now the players decided to make a deal. Each of them securing over $500,000. But still playing for significant money. And of course, a very coveted WCOOP title. Blinds are 2,500, 5,000. Very dry flop, 7-3 deuce rainbow. Ben 86, by the way, from Vancouver, British Columbia. Cejakas14 from London. I miss London. It's a beautiful town. If you've never been, strongly urge you to go. Fish with the continuation bet. Cejakas is going to call. Pot now 44,000. Board pairs on the turn. If you want to talk poker, you want to say hi, you can always tweet me at TuckOnSports. Cejakas checks once again. Fish checks it back this time. River's a king. You imagine Cejakas was going to bluff a lot of river cards. I don't know if that's the best card to bluff, and I don't know if he will now. He's going to take a shot. 31,000. It's not going to work. Well, at least I think it's not going to work. I would be amazed. I would be floored if Fish folded. Fish does make the call. He's up to 422,000. He vaults into the chip lead. Cejakas now our short stack. Very fluid situation. Ben 86 limps in from the small blind. Cejakas is going to raise. When I looked at the WCOOP schedule and I saw that they had a $51,000 no-limit Hold'em tournament, I got so excited. I wasn't sure if the WCOOP highlight shows would happen or not. But once I found out that we were going to do it, I was hoping that I would be assigned to do this particular tournament. Top pair here for Ben 86. Cejakas with a gut shot. Obviously not a ton of equity for him. Does not have a spade in his hand. In fact, neither player does. This is going to go check, bet, call. Pot is 70,000. Turns the 10 of clubs. Action on Ben 86. Ben Tollerine. So not only does Tollerine play 500, 1,000 PLO heads up with Isildur, it still amazes me when I think about it that he was multi-tabling throughout this final table. Not surprisingly, that raised some eyebrows on the rail. Guy's just a boss. Cejakas bets 42,500. I don't think Ben 86 is going to fold. We'll see. He makes the call. Pot is now 155,000. River's the 9 of diamonds. Action on Cejakas 14. Once again, that's José Ángel Latorre. And he's going to continue firing, this time 82,500. And Ben 86 gives it up. The triple barrel gets through. Aggressive play from Latorre, who is now up to almost 500,000 chips. He's got the suited connector. Blinds are now 3,000, 6,000. You notice in a lot of other tournaments that we cover, the opening raise size is 2x, or the min raise. You see a lot of these players, and I saw Mike McDonald do it earlier. That's Tîmex. Cejakas here, actually making an opening raise size a little bit larger than that. Cejakas flops top pair. Ben 86 with the flush draw. Big turn card here for Ben 86. Now open-ended to go along with the flush draw. You might see him check raise the turn. That would be pretty sexy. I'm not going to lie. Cejakas14 bets 45,000. Does Ben 86 pull the trigger? He moves all in. Oh, that is sexy. Action back over to Cejakas14. He's got top pair. I don't think Ben 86 is ever check raising the turn with a value hand worse than 10-9. So Cejakas14 has got a bluff catcher. Or in this case, kind of a semi-bluff. Ben 86 with the huge draw, but Cejakas14 with the best of it. He makes the call, and it's Ben 86 who's at risk. Looking for a diamond, an ace, or a 6. And he hits the 6 and the diamond. Ben 86 with the double up. What a play. Cejakas14 sniffed it out, made the call, but Ben 86 gets there. This is fun. Man, I love poker. Ben 86 with the raise and the button. Fish 2013. He'll give him some action. These players have made a deal, but still, a lot of money up for grabs, and of course, the WCOOP title. Ben 86 opens on the button. Fish 2013 with the 3-bet. Ben calls. Oh, what a flop. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Fish flops top pair in a 3-bet pot, and Ben 86 with bottom 2. Let the carnage ensue. Fish checks. Hand 152. Pot is 93,250. Ben 86 is going to bet 38,000. Back over to Fish. The Belarusian came second in the Sunday Million for 164,000. He's already guaranteed over $500,000. So after 3-betting, he decides just to check call. The turn card might save him a little bit. Ben 86, not slowing down. He bets half pot. Action back over to Fish 2013. He's got 240,000 chips behind, and he's going to call this one as well. Pot is now 338,000. Here's the river. A black 5. You imagine this will go check, bet, and just a question of, does Fish 2013 pay off or not? No, Ben 86 checks it back. So Ben 86 will be up to about 650,000 chips. Fish down to 155,000. And we continue three-handed. Blinds 3,000, 6,000. Could see an all-in here. Ace-Jack versus sixes. Blind on blind. Fish 2013 moves all in. Has about 25 big blinds. Cejakas14 makes the call. And we're flipping for 302,000. Doesn't seem like a fair flip, though. Cejakas14 flops 2 aces. Fish 2013 can still win it with a 6. But that, my friends, is not a 6. Deuce of clubs on the river, and Fish 2013 is gone in 3rd place. Courtesy of that deal, he will take home $594,000. So hand 155. This is what it looked like. Ben 86 in the chip lead. Still anybody's tournament, though. We jump ahead to hand 165. Ace-5 versus sixes. Ben raising on the button. Cejakas just calls with sixes. Not a terrible flop for either player. Ben 86 likely thinks he still has the best hand. Has a wheel draw to boot. Cejakas14 with the overpair. And it goes check, bet, call. Pretty standard so far. Turn pairs the board. Cejakas checks. Ben 86 checks it back. Pretty easy value bet here from Cejakas14. And he's going to bet 36,000. Let's see if Ben 86 can sniff this one out. Pot is 94,000. It's 36,000 to call. Just too good a hand to fold, and Ben 86 does pay him off. And you can see pretty much even 553 to 596. Cejakas with a pair of sixes before. Now he's got nines. Getting dealt a pair and Holdem, not an easy thing. Cejakas making it look very easy. So Ben 86 the 3-bet. Cejakas calls. What a flop. So Ben 86 with a pair and open-ended. Cejakas14 with middle set. There are 2 clubs out there, neither player with a club in their hand. Cejakas bets half the pot. Ben 86 calls. And Ben turns straight, and he's going to check. Cejakas might check this back. Pot is 169,000 chips. And he does check back, looking for the board to pair, and it does not. Ben 86 just moved all in, and Cejakas calls. Snap called. And that's it. How many of you saw that one coming? Ben 86 just overbets the pot, moves all in. Cejakas snaps him off. And Ben tolerating Ben 86 wins what was the biggest buy-in tournament PokerStars has ever spread. Congratulations to all the players who cashed 3 players win over $500,000. A lot of fun covering this tournament. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget the WCOOP main event right around the corner. Highlights, as always, right here on PokerStars.tv. Until next time, I'm David Tuckman. Reach the stars. That is Ben Tollerine. More on him later. Back over to Cuff Me. The mysterious British high-stakes cash game player is all in. And he's going to be at risk. Ben 86 is not folding. Pot is 75,000. And it's jacks versus nines. Absolutely nothing there for Cuff Me. Looking for a 9 and only a 9, or his tournament is over. And Cuff Me is gone in 8th place. 2 away from the money. Ben 86 up to 234,000. Now our chip leader. As you can see, 8th place gets nothing. 7th place, Butkus. 6th place, 126,000. It's a pretty big pay bubble. Think about the last tournament you played. Cuff Me. Raising with 2 black 9s. Tîmex has got king, queen. Ben 86 has got the jacks. By the way, the bubble is $126,500. It's very rare that we get to cover a final table, not only awarding a champion and a WCOOP title, but we also get to see the money bubble. And in this particular spot, it's a huge money bubble. So Cuff Me opens for 4,600. Tîmex decides not to get involved with king, queen. Great laydown from him. Ben 86 with the 3-bet. The biggest buy-in tournament PokerStars has ever spread. Just listen to those words and let it soak in for a second or two. This is effing PokerStars we're talking about. And this is the biggest buy-in tournament they've ever spread. $51,000. 46 entries. Hello and welcome to the World Championship of Online Poker, Event 47, the 8-Max Super High Roller. I'm David Tuckman. We haven't even made the money yet. The final 6 players will make the money. We are down to our final 8. As you'd expect, huge names. Blind chip leader, Tîmex, of course, Mike McDonald. 3rd on the all-time money list in Canada with $11 million, behind only Daniel Negreanu and Jonathan Duhamel. It's going to raise on the button. Nopaliva, the Russian, all in with queens. Nopaliva, probably one of the smaller names at this table. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. He qualified via a $25K FPP satellite. He normally grinds $20 to $100 tournaments, and now he finds himself playing in a $51,000 tournament where first place is $851,000. Nopaliva's best lifetime win, only $1,800, and that was back in 2012. Wins are $1,000, $2,000. I can't tell you how excited I am and I was when I heard that I was doing the commentary for this particular tournament. Action folds around the small blind. That's D. Peters 17, David Peters, out of Canada. 50 online cashes of $10,000 or more. His best online result, $158,000. Nearly $4 million lifetime. Absolutely scorching as of late. He is everywhere. And he's going to give Cuff Me a walk. Cuff Me, by the way, a mysterious British high-stakes cash game player, sometimes referred to as a nosebleed crusher. Cuff me, our short stack, at hand number 1, Tîmex